Hey everybody. Today I'd like to talk about the comparison trap. This is a trap that we all fall into from time to time when we compare ourselves to others, and it usually makes us feel like crap, right? There's a quote from Theodore Roosevelt that I just love, and it's comparison is the thief of joy. And how true is that? So I've experienced a huge shift surrounding this comparison trap. I've fallen into it myself, and I want to share the miracle with you that I experienced because it's really been a non issue for me since. So when I was struggling with comparison, I would have thoughts like, I should be further along than where I am. I should be doing more. I should be reaching more people who are still struggling with anxiety. And Spirit gave me two questions. These were two questions that just came to my mind. I did not think them. That's the best way I can describe it. They just showed up. And the thoughts were, do you want recognition or do you want healing? And my jaw sort of hit the floor. Do you want recognition or do you want healing? And I immediately thought, I want healing. That's what I want because I know that as I allow my own mind to be healed, I'm helping others. And that's what the Course teaches with that quote: the sole responsibility of the miracle worker is to accept atonement for himself. Atonement is the undoing of fear. It's the undoing of fear in the mind. So it's my task only to focus on removing those blocks, on having willingness to look at the blocks that I'm still holding on to with Spirit within. So, how can the comparison trap help us heal? If you've ever had thoughts like, what they're doing is so cool, I want to do that too, or I need more of a following online, right there, is the desire for specialness. It's the desire for specialness showing smack into our faces. Of course, there's guidance there that if you feel compelled to share, but what I'm talking about here is the opportunity to look at your own desire for specialness with Spirit. Because as we look at the desire for specialness with Spirit, we ask for the miracle instead, and we can let that block, that desire for specialness, be undone. A Course in Miracles teaches that specialness is how this whole world began, with the background story of A Course in Miracles, how it teaches that this world arose, that when we were at home in truth, we had this tiny mad idea that we forgot to laugh at, that we would be better off if we were special and separate. And we asked God for specialness. God, knowing that we're all equally special, couldn't give specialness. So the teachings of the Course is that we turned our back on God and started dreaming this crazy dream of separation and specialness to find the specialness that we wanted. So when we fall into the comparison trap, don't feel guilty, don't worry about it, just look at that desire for recognition, that desire for specialness with Spirit, saying, Spirit, here's that desire for specialness. I'm willing to look at this with you. I want the miracle instead. It's that simple. And then the miracle is given. So thank you and happy healing.